What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at just an iconic pair of Kobe's. This of course is the kvegaskickz Grinch. This is the godkiller 3.0 batch from Kickwho. Before we get into them, I want to remind you that this video and all the other content on my channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only. If this is your first time here, guys, go ahead and like and subscribe. I really appreciate that, very helpful. You can also be sure to follow me on Instagram and then TikTok at kvegaskickz. Guys, I appreciate the support. Let's jump into these Kobe's. So if you do follow my channel, thank you so much and welcome back. You know, I've reviewed this shoe before. I've reviewed it from Kickwho actually, but this is a little bit different. This is from their US warehouse. Wanted to see how good they would be. Let me go ahead and show you their information right there, including that discount code for you, kvegas. Of course, that will be in the description of the video. Be sure to use that. I know they'll take care of you, and let's dive in. So the bottom of the shoe, guys, you got your Kvegaskickz outsole. Of course, the front portion, is in that semi-translucent green. The back in the solid rubber. You do have your red Shizuku looking great. This being the 3.0, it does have the updated traction pattern at the heel. And when I say that, the traction pattern as you go up in sizes changes a little bit on the Kvegaskickz. For example, the old version, if I can grab one right here. If this is going to show up, would have had the, I know this is not a god killer, I just grabbed a Kvegaskickz, would have had these larger traction patterns, and that's not correct for a larger size like this. It should look like this. So they got this correct. It does have that real carbon fiber. These do squeak on the court, and they do so right out of the box. So you don't have to worry about that. They squeak. Excellent traction, no problems with that. Like I said, I've already got this pair and have played in them all the time because it is my favorite Kvegaskickz, and no issues. Your midsole looks good. You got that nice semi-gloss finish on the green. It is matted out here in the center portion, semi-gloss here, and then at the front, of course, you can see your indentations there, the Braille Kobe code, and then of course it's got Phenomenon up here at your toe box. Going around to our medial side, guys, this pair looks to be really clean from glue residue. Not seeing much of that going from your outsole to the midsole or from the midsole to the upper, which is always a good thing. Kobe's, regardless of the batch, do tend to have some sole separation issues here and there, and so it's always great to see a clean glue job. I haven't personally experienced a sole separation, thankfully, but it does happen. Now, as far as the fit and the comfort of these shoes, the godkiller is my favorite batch of Kvegaskickz for a couple reasons, but one of them is the fit. These fit true to size, just like any of my retail Kvegaskickz. If I had a GX Kvegaskickz, which a lot of people really love the GX, and I understand why, but the GX Kvegaskickz, in my opinion, fits a little snug. If I get a men's 13 and I compare it to this fits me so much better. However, the GX isn't so snug that I can go up a full size, and they don't make a 13.5, so then I'm stuck in between. Well, do I get a shoe that's a little bit too tight, or a 14 that's a little too big? So if for no other reason, I mean, there are other reasons for me, but if for no other reason, I like this the best out of any version that's out there. They do fit true to size. Comfort wise, they're going to come just like the Protro setup. You get that Zoom turbo unit in the forefoot, just the Cushlon back in the heel, which is great for impact protection. And this being the 3.0 batch, guys, one thing that I've noticed with the 3.0, that Zoom turbo unit, they've tweaked it a little bit. It is not as stiff out of the box. It used to be that a godkiller batch would take some break-in time, before that Zoom turbo unit felt better. Not getting that sensation out of the box any longer. They feel really good right out of the box. Now, the upper of the shoe, of course, you have your micro mesh upper with the polyurethane scales. A couple things that they have improved, again, is the overall feel of the upper. It is much more pliable, not nearly as stiff as it used to be. Also, they have improved the gradient fade on the upper. I think this looks really good on this one. No problems with that at all. Also, your scale lining, the height, I mean, that is spot on perfect. Not too high. You can barely see it coming through this angle right here. I think they absolutely nailed it. And again, this is in the US warehouse, so the way it works is these are already over here. You don't get QC picks. You order a shoe and they send you one. You get it faster. I got these in like 5 days, I believe, and I'm on the East Coast, so if you're closer to California, you'd actually get them a little bit quicker, but I got them in 5 days, but you don't get QC picks, so that is the one drawback. It's really if you're in a hurry for the shoes, and you don't need to do QCs. But thus far, I think I've ordered about 8 pairs from the US warehouse, and I don't recall having any complaints on any of them, comparing them to ones that I've gotten their traditional method. So anyway, the polyurethane scales do have that nice finish to them, the pearlescent look. And then of course you got your regular kind of green laces over top of the torch tongue system. You also are going to get a set of red, of course. The upper of the tongue has that really good memory foam underneath that red Shizuku that is pressed in really nicely. And then another thing that I think the Godkiller gets better than any other batch is this nice shape on the tongue, the good tight spiral. The overall feel of the tongue is better. You got a nice tapered design right here on the ankle area. And then of course you can see that drop, or the correct the correct mold to your foot insole. There we go. I did remove that from the other shoe, so we'll see that here in a little bit. Your swoosh does have the overspray effect on it, just like it should. And for those of you that don't know, what I mean is these lines around the swoosh should not be crisp, defined lines. It should almost look quote unquote messy, like paint overspray, and it does on this, so that is correct. Of course, you got your patent leather back here on the heel area, and then that heel counter is in the translucent look with the red signature. Another thing that the 3.0 improved upon was the overall height and shape here of the back of the shoe. If you saw my initial 3.0 review where I compared it to the 2.0, the overall shape, this was not as tapered. The heel counter sat a little bit lower. They have, again, really improved upon that, and these look phenomenal. Medial side, just a mirror image of the lateral, no problems there. Everything looks great. Let's check out the left one real quick. Don't want this video to go too long, but that one's looking good. Check them out from the rear. Good shape, good height. Everything lines up very nicely. There's your heel counter with the signature again. Your padding there looks good. Felt good on foot again right out of the box, and even this one has good lining, the scale lining height, maybe slightly higher than the other one, but still looks nice. There's your Nike Zoom, medial side of this one, and again, that correct outsole traction pattern. These things look great. Can never go wrong with a nice pair of Grinches. Let's check out our Strobel. You got the gray Strobel. There's the thread, the stitching and whatnot. Can't really see the line here where the Zoom Turbo unit would start. It is there, obviously. You can feel it right out of the box. And then there is your size tag inside. These did just come with some regular tissue paper, pretty standard for a Kobe. And then, like we said, we get the correct mold to your foot insole. Nothing out of the ordinary there. And these do break in over time pretty quickly, and they do, in fact, mold to your foot. So that's great. These things, again, iconic, just absolutely beautiful. Let's check out the box. So with this one, you're going to get the original Kobe Protro box, the flat black with the gloss signature and Shizuku on the top of the lid. Of course, you're going to get a swoosh here, your branding on the bottom, another swoosh, and your box label. It's going to be Kobe 6 Protro. You got green apple, black, volt, and crimson, men's 13. Inside, just your regular white tissue paper. Again, all pretty standard for a Kobe. Box very well protected in shipping. Always appreciate that, which is pretty standard for Kickwho. Rarely do I get a box that comes in damaged from them. And the shoes, again, just absolutely iconic. I think they did a great job on this pair. Very, very happy for these, especially being that I did not get any QC pics to approve. They just sent me what they sent me. So anyway, guys, that is my unboxing review of this Kobe 6 Grinch 3.0 batch from Kickwho. I hope you enjoyed the review and that it was helpful for you. Let me know what you think about this pair in the comments. Be sure to follow me on my other socials and be on the lookout because we got a lot more of these reviews coming your way.